Every year, the landscape in any given league threatens to change with big trades. It just takes that one trade to put a team over the top and change history forever. But looking ahead into the future, there are a number of major trades that could and should take place before it's too late. I'm Mike Cantalupo, and today we take a look at the 10 major sports trades that have to happen soon. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button because we put out videos every single day. Number 10, Jimmy Garoppolo to the Arizona Cardinals. Garoppolo had to start the first 1.5 games for the New England Patriots in 2016 following Tom Brady's 4-game Deflategate suspension. In those 2 games, Garoppolo tossed 496 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 0 picks, and the Patriots won both of those games. We've seen the likes of Matt Flynn and BRONCOS fail once they get traded into a starting position, but we can't help but think that with a couple years of Belichick training under his belt, Jimmy G may be the real deal. Carson Palmer is 37 and on his last legs. Arizona should look to get a younger option and flip Palmer for a couple draft picks. Garoppolo is only 25 and would help the Cardinals keep their championship window open for much longer. Number 9, Daniel and Henrik Sedin to anyone. The Vancouver Canucks refused to rebuild and relied on the aging Sedin twins to carry them. These two turned 37 in September and are well past their respective primes. It makes no sense for the Canucks to keep these fading stars around. A trade to anywhere makes sense. Chances are the two wouldn't be traded until the 2018 trade deadline when their cap hit is extremely minimal, but Vancouver is honestly better off with 1 second-round pick than these two. But the Canucks should have no problem getting multiple young assets if they finally trade away the Twins. Number 8, Paul Millsap to the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder look alright without KD, but hey, they more than likely will never win a championship without another star by Russell Westbrook's side. That would be Millsap, who the Hawks are looking to shop around reportedly. If OKC could get his 18 points and 8 rebounds per game, the Thunder can once again compete in the West and maybe put up a better effort against Durant and the Warriors. Number 7, Sheldon Richardson to the Dallas Cowboys. Though rookie sensations Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott carried the Dallas Cowboys to a remarkable 2016 season, their defense is a middle-of-the-pack unit. They're one major impact player away from being incredibly scary on both sides of the ball. With the New York Jets needing to rebuild, moving on from the troubling veteran makes sense. Dallas reportedly called about Sheldon Richardson during the 2016 season, and he would make a ton of sense on an average defensive line. Number 6, Bryce Harper to the New York Yankees. The reports say that the Washington Nationals star wants a 10-year deal worth $400 million. The Nationals are not even going to think about matching that offer, but the consistently high-spending New York Yankees have all the makings to take on Harper because, well, they're the Yankees. This team has arguably baseball's best farm system. They could surrender a ton of it to land Harper. They'll also pay him anything he wants to stay in the Bronx. The Nationals would probably rather get assets for him than lose Harper for nothing. And hey, it's been a while since the Yankees made a huge trade. Number 5, John Tavares to the Toronto Maple Leafs. The New York Islanders star is set to hit free agency in 2018. A contract extension from the Islanders is unlikely considering other teams will outbid them and the fact that they're headed in a rocky direction right now. Tavares has been linked to his home province, and the Leafs have never been shy to make ultra-aggressive moves. With so many young stars on the roster, the Leafs may decide to take a chance and go all in for 2018. They could easily offer up some prospects and plenty of draft picks to trade for Tavares and sign him. Most other contenders lack the cap space and young assets to bring him on. The Leafs make sense, but will they really do it? Number 4, Philip Rivers to the Buffalo Bills. This sounds crazy, but hear us out. Rivers is 35 years old. The Chargers aren't going anywhere right now. Well, other than Los Angeles. They should be starting a very lengthy rebuilding process, so why keep an aging QB around? The Buffalo Bills are a QB away from being contenders. Their defense is rock solid. LaShawn McCoy is still among the league's best running backs, and Sammy Watkins has top 5 receiver potential. With all of the other contenders and rebuilding teams already locked and loaded with a starting quarterback, a middle-of-the-pack team like the Bills makes sense. Number 3, Mike Trout to the Los Angeles Dodgers. As everyone knows, Mike Trout's the best player in baseball. He also plays on one of baseball's worst teams. Some rumors are floating around that the Angels will trade him since the team hasn't gone anywhere with Trout. It's well worth rebuilding by loading up on a ton of prospects. The LA Dodgers always make the big trade, and they have a king's ransom in prospects. Number 2, DeMarcus Cousins to the Toronto Raptors. The Sacramento Kings aren't going anywhere, even with one of the NBA's most premier stars. The Toronto Raptors are going nowhere as long as LeBron James is in the Eastern Conference, even with Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan. Cousins will instantly make them bona fide contenders. Sacramento loads up on young stars and gets depth, while the Raptors can overthrow the Cavaliers' throne. Everyone wins. Number 1, Tony Romo to the Denver Broncos. Not only does this need to happen, but there's actually a great chance that it does happen. NFL Network's Ian Rappaport mentioned that Tony Romo would love to go to Denver. There's no doubting the Dallas Cowboys are rolling with the young Dak Prescott and moving on from the veteran. As we saw in 2016, Denver's dominant defense was enough to win them 9 games, but a lackluster offense and really mediocre quarterback kept them away from the playoffs. Romo wants a championship. He's 37 years old and isn't going to play much longer. Denver's the best NFL team without a reliable quarterback. Dallas won't ask for more than a second or third rounder, so why not? What other major sports trades do you think should happen? Join us in the comments below. If you like this video or learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton, and we really, really appreciate it. If you're new to Total Pro Sports though, welcome. Hit the subscribe button because we put out videos every single day. Until next time, I'm Mike Cantalupo, and thanks for watching.